Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I finally got out and actually recorded some 60 to 130 pulls in my car. It's a little bit colder today, or cooler tonight, and I will just say that's one of my least favorite things to do in this car. Just at not to preach, but going 120 and 130 and 140. One time I did hit 140 just to make sure I hit 130. I mean, it's just so sketchy. The first time I turned traction control off, and I haven't done these, now that it's a little bit cooler, and I got my factory wheels on the rear and my Pirelli summer tires on the rear, and I mashed the throttle at like 40 in third gear, and I just got so squirrely and I almost crashed. It almost got out from under me. And then I drove, the tires were warm. I drove them on the highway at 80 miles an hour for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. And so they're obviously get heated up on the highway. So they got a little bit better traction because I rolled into the throttle on the next times, and not being as aggressive with that. So. And then also too, not to preach too, man, but going at 130 down these flat places on 635, the highway here, it's close to me, driving, 70, 80 miles per hour, it's not a big deal over some of these imperfections in the road. But at 130, I could have sworn that my car almost got airborne over some peaks in the road. It's just so sketchy. The car's all floating around, obviously, because that's hauling ass. And then, I've got a real long stretch of road for you, but, at some point it curves, and so when you're going that fast, it comes up so quickly, and at 130 and 140 miles per hour, even the slightest bend in the road, it's just like, whoa, slow down. And then I almost thought I passed a police officer. It was a car that looked like a police car. That freaked me out. Okay, so enough of that. So here's the 60 to 130 runs right here. I feel like these are, not that impressive when you see people running sevens and, in the 8 seconds, 60 to 130. What is a 10 or an 11? That's kind of ridiculous, but compared to those guys. But yeah, there you go. And then also too, I tried to data log, and of course I messed that up on my Ecutech app. I have two options to data log, and it recorded the one that I don't like, and it recorded none of my information. So I don't have that. I love to show those. That's a very important information for me to see, and see if anything's going wrong, or I can track how much manifold pressure, boost, PSI. I love doing that. That's just good for me, and some other people may enjoy it, but I didn't get those. So other than that, thanks for looking at this other video, this newest video I have with my 60 to 130s, and I appreciate the people that are following me and commenting and having good conversations with it. I really do. I have so much fun, and I learn stuff too from everybody. So keep it coming, and I appreciate you watching, and have a good night. It's like 2 a.m. Here, and it's still so crazy out on the road. Even at 2 a.m. it's just thick with traffic, and it just makes it very tricky. I don't know how anyone would want to do that during the day, anywhere within 30 minutes of either direction, or 40 minutes of Dallas until you get out of town, because it's just insane. It's so much traffic even at 2 a.m. The highways are just filled with people. So, yeah. All right, catch you on another video.